Alright guys, DJ, Guildmaster, Westmoreland Gamers Guild, back with another battle report.
Again.
With this fella here.
Yeah.
We're
no, they can see my unshaven face.
Oh no. We're running, this is really weird doing this. I'm using the handheld camera jig. We're experimenting with stuff. Looks really cool because I'm like really close. So I'm running the same fleet as last time, CIS. I did some modifications with it so I could put in Beast of Burden as one of the ships. So I had to drop a squadron, some other stuff. And then over here,
I also did some modification. I switched out Nebulon for this.
Okay.
Modified Pelta.
Okay.
And in addition, switched up squads a little bit. Instead of Hera, I went with Jan Ors because I feel like with a whole bunch of bombers, the intel is a lot better.
Yeah.
And then instead of X-Wings, 4 A-Wings because I feel like faster speed plus counter 2.
Okay.
Not just 1, counter 2.
I would pick the mission that we never see played, the Space Station Assault.
Yeah.
So
2 unarmed stations.
So I'll be going first. Tim controls both stations. The only thing that I did that kind of helped me a little bit is I threw a debris in the middle.
Yeah.
And because of that, he couldn't hunker both stations up in the same spot.
There's always be distance 1 from everything else and 3 from the edges, but...
So I hopefully it helps me out.
I forget if I've said this on camera, but my thought process behind Station Assault is that for each station you take out or I control at the end of the game, it's 40 points.
Yeah.
In order for you to benefit at all, you have to hit and destroy both these stations, which are both 10 hull apiece.
Yeah.
If you even if you just take out one so that we match in points, those cancel each other out, that's 10 damage that is not going on any of these.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, Station Assault is not necessarily a surefire victory, but it is a very good objective and a very secure objective to use.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up our fleets here, guys, and then we will be back.
Yeah. Oh, also, XI.
Alright guys, we got our setups done. I chose to try to do a split formation. Maleficent, hard cell in the middle, and then Dooku with another hard cell. Beast of Burden. Or no, correction, Beast of Burden's right here. Then my squadrons. And then what Tim did. Good.
So, yeah, I got the this guy here. I put him down first, which was kind of, I'm realizing my mistake. But, I mean, Pickle, he's going speed 2 now.
Yeah.
Can now shoot up the middle. Transport's there. This thing here. DJ,
Huh.
have you noticed who's not with us today?
Who is that?
Who's not with us? Well, that'd be Ahsoka.
That two-timing son of a bitch. Alright then, I'll make sure she gets blown up today.
I was sitting there, I was like, oh man, I gotta say that on the camera. That's not the only reason. Oh wait, are you still recording? She comes back.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like at the end of turn 1 movement. No shooting yet. Just kind of moved up and turned. These guys kind of moved up and turned. As well as just getting in range of that station over there. Just reposition some squadrons. Tim basically did kind of the same thing. Moving the Pelta over to help the station out.
Oh, important note. I need to remember this myself. This is Defiance, not Independence. So they don't do the huge speed boosty thing.
Okay. Going on to turn 2.
Hell yeah, brother.
See how it goes, brother. It's gonna be pretty good. All right. Basically moved up. This guy moved up through a long bomb at the station, did 2 damage to it. He moved up because of Tim pushing his Y-wing bombers this way. I had to engage with my vulture droids, knocking one out. I moved up, engaged the Pickle, did 1 damage. He moved up Did nothing. We had some squadron on squadron action. Go ahead, go through your cheekiness, Tim. So because I had to get rid of Jan Ors.
Oh yeah. Jan Ors, for anyone who's unfamiliar, has a great keyword called Intel.
Yeah.
Which basically says any squadrons that distance one of her have heavy. So if you just plunk her in the middle of the swarm, all that swarm has heavy, and your bombers can just go, oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Well, your bombers that don't have heavy, I believe, specifically.
Your two B wings were able to actually get a crit onto my Magnificent saying blinded gunners. A lot of maneuvering yet right now.
A-wing's over there, yeah.
Oh, you landed and moved one A-wing over. Yeah. Grievous went up, nuked a A-wing, literally by himself.
Yeah.
And then he actually took a damage back from the A-wing.
I could have also saved it with burning another one of Jan's tokens, which I guess I should have, but yeah, whatever.
Okay. Let's go into turn 3 where it's going to get real bloody here in a second.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll be back in a second, folks. This is out of control. So we moved up. There are some ships bumping here. I bumped the pickle.
Pickles. Yep.
Yeah, another hard cell bumped the pickle. The pickle bumped
The
transports. Dooku bumped the Pelta. He flew over there. There's 2 health left on that station.
That's perfectly pristine.
That's good. I have no shields left. The bomber's been doing a number. Grievous, I kind of threw a little aggressively to kill an A-wing. He has 1 health left.
Oh, yeah, he's over there.
I did get rid of Nub.
Oh, yeah, 10.
I got to Teb. Yeah, unique B-wings are rough.
Yeah, because the braces is just like, oh, yeah, you dealt 2 on a 5-hull ship? You dealt 2.
Yeah. And we're still at turn 3.
Yeah, end of turn 3.
This is really anyone's game.
Yeah, it's difficult to say. You'll definitely can take out this station. I don't think you'll be able to take out this one.
No, but I'm going to hurt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're going to win this still, but if I knock out the station, that's going to level out at least the tokens.
Yeah.
Then I'll be down to a ship battle. Alright, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to turn 4. We'll be back.
I don't know,
We had some really crazy stuff just happen. Somehow, he survived. I threw some more shots into the pickle. He flew into the pickle, this hard cell, rammed him for a damage. He moved
and
up.
the issue was, I was going to start repairing 2 damage next turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
He hit the Pelta, did ram damage. That hard cell blew up the station. What happened over here, because I kept hammering the pickle, he spent all his defense dice, or defense tokens, and then Grievous
hit crit.
Threw a hit crit into him. That's 2 damage, and it popped him because he only had 2 hull left. Me and Tim were talking. We're going to continue on because in a tournament setting, I'm going to try to pop my other station for points.
Yeah.
And I have 3 ships in good position to engage it, and there's already 2 damage on it.
If this is like, if we weren't recording, I'd call it because
he's
1 way from death. He's 1 way from death. Yeah, and that was the majority of my points, over 100.
I was able to, you know what? I kept ramming it and doing a lot of damage
and
to
it didn't help that you nuked Jan Orr's turn 2.
I had to once I saw what she did. I had enough squadrons left in activations to just mob her.
Yeah.
Even with counter.
Yeah, I think.
Is this one with Mr. Spock?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, that one.
hi.
Hi.
Apparently you're new to Dune.
Where did Dune come into this?
Nanu.
There it is. Oh, I love it. Now we got Mars Invades over here. All right, we're gonna go on to turn 5,
Yeah.
and we'll kind of tidy it up, guys.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Station should be.
Oh, the station should be gone now. All right, so I did some fancy maneuvering. Didn't really shoot at him because if I destroy his ship, the game automatically ends.
Yeah.
And like we were saying, I'm playing as if we're in a tournament. I'm trying to farm points. So I use enough broadsides to knock the station out. Just kind of moved around, threw some long bomb shots at him, which did nothing. You knocked out 2 more squadrons though, with your squadrons and flak.
Yep.
Down to turn 6. Tim might be able to get a long bomb shot and knock that Maleficent out, which only has 2 hull left. So,
It's a possibility, yeah.
let's see what happens. We'll be back.
What do you have for defense tokens on that guy?
He only has, we're still recording, he has salvo and a brace.
So I have to roll 3. Oh.
Okay, we'll be back, guys. It's over.
Jesus, that was...
It was brutal. I did some strategery. I activated Dooku first, and I flew Dooku around, and I blocked line of sight from him to that Maleficent.
Yeah.
So that way you couldn't shoot him.
I did a funny thing, which was take the engineering dial, because
I did concentrate fire.
Yeah, you
with
did concentrate
Dooku's
fire,
raid.
so turn the dial into an engineering token, use Ahsoka, turn that token into a squadron command, with the hope that a Y-Wing could get a hit crit. Actually, that wouldn't have mattered, because you could have placed...
I had my brace left.
Yeah, no.
But the crit could have done something, because the crit would have went through.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you could have double damaged me.
You have a very long shot.
Then, obviously, I did some
I
maneuvering.
still potentially... Oh, yeah, go finish up.
Oh, I was just going to say, I maneuvered him first at speed 3. I bumped him up so he wouldn't bump because of his crit. And then I had picked engineering for him. And I got rid of that crit that was preventing me from overlapping ships and stuff.
Yeah.
I killed both stations. Dooku's a douche, really.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be honest, for like at least 2 turns I forgot about his raid tokens.
Oh, yeah, until I was like... You said something about, like, token. I was like, oh, raid token. You went, oh, yeah, that!
Yeah. And I always, with Dooku, if I see all squadrons, I'll do 2 squadrons and 1 concentrate fire, because it's always a good one, and it actually helped this game.
Yeah,
What do you think, Tim? Like...
I mean, if you saw my hand, you'd realize...
If I'd flip, so first of all, I think I took the idea from last week of these guys slow rolled too much, sped them up. This would have been a much better objective to just force you to come to me. I shouldn't have flown my squadrons out there so fast. I should have definitely slow rolled, made you come to me.
Maybe park the pickle. Like if I hadn't placed that rock in the
Park
center.
the pickle is a phrase I never want to hear again.
Oh, so so we're gonna. Oh, by the way, Soka survived.
Yeah.
Cheating son of a bitch.
She'll be back. Don't worry. She'll be back
Cheating
next
son
week.
of a. Anyway, but anyway, if you would have landed your what's that thing called?
Which one?
Your pickle. If you landed your pickle on
The
the
MiG-80.
If you landed your MiG-80 on the station or slow rolled it onto it, you get the
Pretty good.
station's effects. I do not.
Correct.
So for 2 things, you could be obscuring the station, so it's 1 less dice for me to shoot at it,
I'm good with that, yeah.
and then you're repairing a damage if I do start hitting.
Yeah. I can definitely chalk
MiG-80.
up to I should have been a whole lot smarter and just made you come to me. It would have been 2 or 3 turns of not shooting anything.
It's a hard mission for me, and I got.
It is, like, I was about to say, even though I lost this, not even tallying up points, because both stations nets you 80 points, plus that, these,
You
and those.
and you knocked out my 1 hard sell. It was a sacrificial lamb.
And a handful of... Oh, a fair amount of
You got rid of Grievous. He died. He's 22 points.
Not counting points, though, because that would have been... So,
Yeah.
you won handily. But even in that case, I still think Station Assault's a really good objective.
It's very good.
It's almost... If you were to be playing another competent player, unlike myself...
You're good. You're good.
I mean,
You're learning a lot.
in a tournament setting, though, where everyone's on their A game, that would almost be an objective that's just an auto no.
Well, yeah. You never see that objective, like we were saying.
Because that'd be so different. Because my thought, and it did help.
I have to come to you.
Yeah, you have to do that, and it soaks shots that usually go in your ships.
I think that Station not having defense tokens or dice kind of hurts them a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, crits and hits are doing damage.
Is the armed station available for any
You
normal
know,
objective?
I think Arm Station's only in some of the campaigns.
That's what. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I know this came in a campaign box,
Right.
but I wasn't sure if. Yeah.
It's definitely a harder mission for me. I also think, like we were talking about earlier, me being first player and you being second player, and this is just like experience a little bit. You have to try to out squadron me, as in like draw my squadrons out and engage.
Yep.
Because if I can engage you first, like I have been these last 2 games, I'm able to break up your formation before it hits me.
Vigilance doesn't.
Yeah, and I see that now. I also would say reworking my squadrons a little bit just because, Jan, you just went, that can't exist.
Well, as soon as everything in mine had heavy, I was like, what do you mean your B-Wings are hitting me in the front? And your B-Wings actually threw 2 damage on me through my shields. Because I had 3 shields on the side, and they disappeared them. I was like, what is going on? I'm like, that person has to die.
No, this is 10 Numb. Numb excels, he's a little bit better at hitting squadrons, but he's still a B-Wing.
Yeah.
He's, Keen Farlander, absurd at hitting ships.
Yeah.
He's really good. No. I like Rebel Squadrons. I'll toy around with them a little bit more, especially since you gave me cards like Kanan.
Yeah.
Matt Martin, whatever his name is. He
yeah.
dropped proximity mines.
Yeah, I really don't run Rebel stuff much, unless I'm running like a bunch of small jank ships, like 6. It's coming eventually, guys.
6 hammerheads.
6 hammerheads. With a couple Corvettes mixed in just for fun.
That makes me sad.
I think for me the coolest part was Grievous throwing a bomb down the McGady's throat. Yep, down on the pickle.
Down the pickle.
I had to do it. I mean, it was a little bit jank. I was like, you know what? There's no defense tokens. They're all exhausted. And he throws a black dice and crits counts the damage. Why not? Let's go, as the young kids say.
I'm thinking of going back to a classic Admiral I used to always run before we start recording, which is Dodonna.
Oh, okay.
Because, fun. Leia's good. Especially for 28 points, Leia's good. But I think I prefer play with being able to use my dial and a separate token to multitask.
Yeah. I'm liking the CSS fleet now that I'm kind of getting the more hang of them. And like we talked about, AI sucks. As in, you get to pick a dice and throw it into the attack pool.
I'm still of this opinion, I hate to be that guy. I think there's a bit of noticeable imbalance between the 2 factions now.
Yeah.
AI, now granted, it forces your ships to constantly do squadron commands, but even then, Vulture Droids for 8 points throwing the blue and 2 black dice is just, why? Why do you exist?
And that's what you pick. You pick if you're facing like a unique squadron, you throw a blue in. You throw a blue in. But if you're facing like regular dudes, it's 2 black.
And a red dice
for ships.
Though, I mean, I guess it's only 3 sides that would be of use to you. One of them's a double hit.
Gives you that double. And then the fact of fighters throw black dice at ships is kind of surprising. But then again, they have ordnance, they have rockets in the movies.
True.
So maybe that's where they're getting their reasoning from. They're dropping rockets on you. And then if you think about this, you have proton rockets on the Vulture Droids in X-Wing and in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
So that's probably where they're getting the red dice from.
Yeah.
So, like, fluff-wise, it really does make sense. Like,
Meanwhile, TIE Fighters just...
Pew, 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 pew. That's why everything's blue with them.
Yeah.
That was a really good game.
It was, yeah. I need to pick up my Y-Wings here.
Yeah. I'm not sure... Would you want... We've done 6 videos of this now, I think. 5.
5, yeah.
5. Do you want to start doing some Legion, or are you still up?
I'm enjoying Armada, especially because I have to reorganize some things for Legion. But I don't know. You know, we'll leave it to a poll on the Facebook page. See what happens.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to do that. Oh, on the Facebook page, we'll do that. But we've been trying to get other folks come in and play, but obviously with the way the world is right now, it's just me and my ginger giant here.
Yeah.
I can say ginger now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say ginger. It's me and my ginger giant, and plus 2, fun fact, me and Tim are gearing up for Nova Open.
Oh yeah, if it happens this year.
If it
absolutely.
happens with the announcement, I don't know. I
Yep.
kind of hope it does. Like I said, I'm going to go down for a couple days. I think you said the same.
Oh yeah, for a time frame whenever this video goes up, yesterday was February 3rd, the Atomic Mass Games live stream. They talked about
It's when that enters
Jesus,
stuff.
what did they talk about?
So that
Oh,
enters
they wouldn't be doing Worlds this year, but next year.
Right.
And they'll honor all
Right.
previous invites.
And that's why I'm thinking Nationals at Nova isn't going to be a thing.
Yeah, and that'd be understandable. But if Nova Open still happens,
I still might go for a day to hang out,
Yeah.
just get out of the state.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're running. This is probably running a 30-minute video. I'm going to try to get these up fast as we can. We've been having some issues with YouTube uploading.
Technical difficulties.
But we're still producing content. This is DJ, the Guild Master at the Gamers Guild, with Tim. Tim, you have a handle. What's your handle? We won't put. You know what?
Oh God.
Next video, you're gonna have to have a handle.
All right.
That way, I can put you on the spot now.
That works.
All right, guys. Until next time. Hey guys, DJ, Westmoreland Gamers Guild. We're doing another battle report. This time it's me and Scott playing some 9th edition 40K. I'm running my Ultramarines 7th Company, and Scott is running what company? Salamander, Scott?
4th Company Salamanders.
The 4th Company. Okay, it's basically 1,000 points. What was our mission that we ended up getting, Scott?
We got Divide and Conquer.
Okay. I've never played this mission, so like I said, Scott has way more experience in this newer edition than I do. So we'll see how it goes. Here's what the board looks like. Pretty basic. These are our objectives. Yeah, the point of this army, I just threw it together in a few minutes. I'm just basically just storming the field with Space Marines. My army consists of Primaris Captain, Judicar, 1 Lieutenant, 10 Assault Intercessors, Sergeant with the Plasma, 3 Eradicators with their melter rifles, and then 2 squads of 10-man Primaris Intercessors with 1 grenade launcher. I'm running all Primaris into this new edition. I figured this would be the time to do it. And then Scott, what are you running, buddy?
I'm running a patrol detachment with Brythar Ashmantle himself and a Chaplain and Terminator armor with the Litany of Hate and Canticle of Hate.
Okay.
2 squads of Terminators, 1 being Assault, 1 being Basic Shooties, a 5-man squad of Assault Intercessors, and a 3-man squad of Outriders.
Okay. Wow, so you got some speed and some serious armor. Hopefully my motor rifles will even that out. We're going to go ahead and set up, and then we'll go into first turn, and we'll be back, guys. Alright, so this is our deployment. I picked Scott's side, so we just rotate the table over. I feel like I need some more craters. I put my Assault Intercessors here with the Judicar. 10-man Intercessor with the Lieutenant.
He took your name
Chapter, Primaris Captain here. Eradicators in this crater. Then I have 1 squad, 10-man squad in reserve. I picked Assassination and Attrition as my missions. Go ahead, Scott.
Alright, I've set up my Shootinators here, and I've set up my Assault Intercessors here.
Okay.
Brythar to back up the center, and Outriders to go off to the right. And I threw every other guy off into Deep Strike.
Ooh, okay. We're going to go ahead and go into turn 1, and we come back, we'll tell you how that went. Okay, go ahead, Scott.
Alright, some basic movements. We got these guys into this crater. Terminators moved up and advanced. Brythar is sitting on an objective, and I sent my Outriders to this right objective, and I took out 1 model with their shooting.
Yeah, you dropped 1 Primaris.
So 1 down, many more to go.
Okay, on to my first turn. Movement, then shooting. Alright, end of my first turn moving and shooting. These guys stayed stationary. Everyone else pushed up. I should have probably advanced the choppy boys. These guys that moved up, they opened fire on the Outriders, wounding 1. Put 1 wound on them. And then the Primaris Lieutenant opened up, hit all 3 times and wounded all 3. And 2 got through for 4 damage total and dropped 1. That was the end of turn 1. On to the top of Scott's turn 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right, go ahead. Walk us through your turn
All right.
so far.
Terminators move up to this objective. Fast assault guys got out of the crater.
Okay.
Deep strike my assault terminators and the chaplain in.
Okay.
Moving Brythar up more, and the outriders are ready to start doing their charges into
Okay.
the main squad.
With all your shooting, you dropped one more intercessor. Go ahead, declare your charge. We'll do it on camera and see where you want to charge, buddy.
All right. Outriders into them. We're gonna
Okay.
watch them.
Go ahead. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
16 shots.
16 shots. Just, I'll do the thing. I gotta pay 2 command points for that too, correct?
No, 1.
Is it 1?
Overwatch is 1.
6, 8, 8. I'm just gonna roll it on the table. Well, these dice are chunky. I forgot all my stuff today, guys, so. Needing 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to roll 11. There's 3 more. So 2. And then needing 5s. Nothing. Alright, go ahead and roll your charge, brother.
Alrighty. 7 inches. That should be definitely in.
Yeah, we might have to measure it.
Yeah, they're closer than the Terminator. So.
Oh no.
All right. For the hell of it, I'm gonna try my Terminators out now.
Okay, I already used my Overwatch. Go ahead.
They did not make the 9-inch charge.
Okay.
Since I have so many, I'll just pay a command point to try to make that 9-inch charge.
So you re-roll both for command point, correct?
Yep. And nothing. It was meant to be.
Okay.
And that was my charging.
Okay, we'll wrap up his hand to hand, and then we'll go back into top of my turn 2. So, just a quick thing. What happened with the hand to hand? Scott charged in. You dropped one more Primaris Marine. I swung back and did nothing.
Nothing.
All right, going on to now my turn 2. Or this would be top of 3. No, it's still bottom 2. I'll be doing bottom 2. I'm probably going to fall back with Ultramarines Doctrine and just shoot you in the face at -1.
Oh no.
Yeah. Some blue Smurf shenanigans. And then we'll be back. Alright, so the end of my turn 2. These guys fell back and fired. Did nothing. So my Judicar and Captain charged in. My Choppy Boys came through the building, charged into the Terminators. We have to check some rules issue and make sure. But I used my Judicar to make the Terminators go last in this combat if I'm able to. My other 10-man unit came on the board, opened fire, dropping one intercessor assault. And then these 3 Eradicators let loose and vaped. Oh no, the guy just fell over.
Roll save.
He's down, and then knocked off 2 more Terminators. We're going to go to the assault and we'll see what happens. So, some new model syndrome just happened. So, the Judicar pretty much single-handedly killed them guys. My captain didn't do anything.
Yes, I did change my
These
deck
boys
just a little
actually
bit,
dropped 1
because I
Terminator
realized
and
how
dropped
I
1 to
didn't
1
think
wound.
the goblins were that
Chaplain
squishy,
came in there,
Yeah.
smashed the dude in the face.
but they are.
And then,
Still
Scott, do you want to talk about Thunderhammers?
I don't want to talk about the Thunderhammers.
His Thunderhammers whiffed. And then when they did hit, I was surprised myself. Down to AP2, which to me seems dumb. I rolled 5 and a 6. So we're gonna go to. Oh, as far as scoring goes, I don't know if that would be contested or not. I'll have to ask these other guys. I'm not too fluent with the rules in this
Are
new
assault
edition.
intercessors truth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then you have it. He doesn't.
Okay. So I think we're still tied then because I have this one and that one. You have that one, and I would say that one. You're still in range, I think.
3 inches.
3.
Barely out of range.
Oh, so then now I finally score some points.
Oh yeah.
So we're still tied because it's what 10 to 10 now.
I'm at 15.
Oh, well, sorry. Yeah. Damn it.
And you scored your command phase, so yeah, you're still at 0 right now. Still top of 3.
Oh, crap. Okay. I better start learning how to play. All right, we'll go to the top of 3. You want to go over your turn real quick, Scott, and then we'll go into hand-to-hand, buddy.
Alright. I scored 5 points, putting me at 20 victory points. Terminator Man went on the objective. He's holding the line for his dead brethren. The assault Saracens are going after to avenge them.
They actually put a wound on him shooting.
Yeah, finally they took something. Brythar is ready to get into his shenanigans.
Oh, I'm so regretting that.
Yep. And nothing, no pistols here, so.
All your litanies went off, too.
All my litanies went off. Even though one of them doesn't matter now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one's all about charges and consolidating. They can't even fall back to let Brythar go in.
Okay. We're going to do your hand-to-hand. We'll come back, and then we'll go into my top of turn 3. Or bottom of turn 3.
Alright.
Wow, that hurt. Go ahead, Scott. I'll let you cover that
Alright.
hand-to-hand.
Somehow this one Terminator survived, what, 20 attacks?
No, it was close. He was like 17 attacks.
Yeah, he somehow survived on 1 wound. Brythar came in and he started popping heads easily.
Yes.
And the chaplain just stood there and yelled at him.
Literally, he wiped out the squad to a man, and then I rolled a 5 on leadership. And because of the new rules, I guess, he only lose 1 ever, and he was the last one. So now I got my characters facing that monstrosity. We'll go to my turn and see what's going to happen with this. Okay, so my turn here. These guys unload the Fury, didn't do anything. These guys fired, didn't do anything. They moved up and vaporized those 3 Assault Primaris. Over here, my Judicar and Captain moved in and just went nuts. They chopped down 2 Terminators, the Captain, and then a Judicar in single combat one-shotted the Chaplain.
Yeah, you knocked out my Warlord, so you get more victory points now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought that's not. I thought
you got assassinate.
that's not until the end of the game.
Yeah,
I thought.
but still.
Oh, okay. Wow. My Warlord is the Captain, so you're gonna swoosh in with Brythar.
Oh yeah.
I thought Brythar was your commander.
No, he can't be.
Oh, okay. Going on to turn 4. I think Scott's still winning. All right, we'll be back. Go ahead, Scott. Walk us through what you did, buddy.
Alright. Brythar had moved up a little bit. He used his Dreadfires on
Ugh.
all those intercessors.
Or you can see 4 guys got vaporized in the hellstorm of death.
Yep. And he has charged his Warlord, and he's a little angry, so he's just gonna start smacking.
I don't know what I can do to him. Hopefully something. I'm gonna use Judicar's ability to make him go 0, though. So
you have a chance to hurt him.
we'll see what happens here. We'll come back.
Really trying to salvage it.
Okay. So that hand-to-hand. Yeah, he charged in. I made Brythar go last. My Captain swung, didn't do anything against the Dreadnought. Judicar got bonked in the head by the Terminator. So, and then when Brythar did go, he put 4 wounds on the Captain. So he's kind of stuck there. Let's, I have to do leadership on them guys. And we'll go on to bottom of turn 4. Okay, this just went totally nuts. So my chapter master, in unultramarine-like fashion, backed out. These guys unloaded into the Termi, left him with 1 wound. The squad moved up, knocked out that Terminator. These fellas moved over, unloaded into Brythar,
Only 1 hit,
and only 1 got through.
but it was enough to put him down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
Knocked him down to 1 wound.
Oh wait.
I'm still.
Oh, I just remembered he has subtracted 1 to hit, so he has 2 wounds left.
Subtract 1 to hit.
Yeah, because he's Dreadnought.
It would still be, it was 6 plus 3, so it'd be 9. It'd be 9 wounds.
But minus 1 damage.
Oh,
He
okay.
got 1 less damage.
Oh, all right.
All right. Cool. So he's a little tankier.
Oh, that sucks.
That does.
I wouldn't ever charge if I do that. Whatever, it's too late. So these guys charged in. I'm going to try to chop him down. So, see what happens. All right, so Brythar killed another 2 guys with his shooting and hand-to-hand. He chose not to advance into the Captain, so he's contesting that objective.
Yeah.
And then the Captain knocked out the Terminator.
Finally
got rid of him. So it's the bottom of 5, my turn. I have some options. I'm going to try to kill Brythar, and that'll hopefully wrap this up.
You ignored dangerous.
So I'm not used to these games ending at turn 5.
Yeah.
So after I realized that, and then Scott had informed me that I actually score at the end on turn 5, it changed my entire focus of trying to kill him. So these guys moved up, he moved over, engaged, missed. My captain decided to advance back there to get within range of the objective, and then these guys advanced up to get in range of the objective. I think this one's contested.
Yep.
And then that way I'll control 2 objectives.
Control 2, control more. You gain 10 points, putting you at 35.
Okay.
And I killed only 1 character. That put me at 28.
I killed a character.
Yeah. So you gain. Yeah, you win.
Wow.
Just barely. Yeah.
Barely. I guess that's why it's always important to play the missions. Wow, that was a really good game.
Yeah, and that rules change came in not too long ago, so which is really good for everyone.
Yeah, like the Terminators and obviously him was giving me a lot of trouble. Even though I had these guys, I just kept whiffing, and him being toughness 9
Toughest 9
makes a difference because then these turn into 5s.
Yeah.
All right, that was a good game, Scott. Definitely. It was just a quick battle report, folks. You know what I mean? Trying to keep them kind of short. If you have any ideas or suggestions, go ahead and contact us. Leave a comment or whatnot. Until next time, you guys have a good one.